16. Not gonna heal. I want to keep him hungry for it. $17. Oh, heal.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you should heal up. Oops.
You guys are probably gonna overlap with whatever's on the screen.
Way more delayed than I'm thinking. Oh, shit.
Only have anywhere good to put
We're
y'all.
at 18, right?
I'll put y'all
What
there.
was that? No, I gotta go home now.
Hold on, let me. I'm gonna mute this. Put on some Hollow Knight for now. Hey, everybody. Oh, I've been up a long time because I've been working on this shit. Hey, this kind of works with the fight. Have a FromSoft's acquisition? Is that official? I heard about it from Sony. Scary. Congratulations on PeeveTV's success. Thank you. It has been very successful, and I am officially an affiliate on that channel. Probably be partner in a few days. Thank you, Halio. Thank you, Ain. Welcome back. Anonymous with the gifted sub off stream. Thank you. Red with that tier 3, but I did catch that. Thank you. Yeah, hey everybody. How's it going? Also, hey Kirby over on YouTube. I know this is kind of a weird stream. But like, knowing how I am, like I've already been up like 12 hours. Just doing a bunch of shit behind the scenes with this. As well as other things. And then whenever I'm like, all right, let me go get ready. I realize I've been awake 12 hours. And I'm like, well, I also, you know, if I'm going to do like the usual thing I do where I have all these things I do before I get ready for a big stream. And I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to press go live, essentially. I'm just going to press start stream. And just hang out. So it's probably going to be a short stream. But yeah, because even if I would be playing Elden Ring or Dead Cells, I would just be yapping about Peeve TV the whole fucking time. Like, that's all I'd be doing. Wait, what? Does that command not work? Huh? Why didn't that work? Hold up. Did I do that on the wrong channel? That'd be embarrassing. Thank you. Commands. Advice, banish. Like, no, this is the right channel. TV. It's set to everyone. What the fuck? Thank you, guys. Is it still not working? Gibbed help. What about Peeve T3? No. What? This doesn't make any sense. User level everyone. Nightbot. Wait. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Alt. Ready. Simulcast restrictions played. Wait, am I on my YouTube? Ah. Okay, well those commands would be working on YouTube now. Hold up. Let me... Wait, is this really? No, there's no way. I guess. Give me a second. Thank you guys. Popping these over. Yeah, this must be my YouTube. Nightbot. Hey Kirby, can you type !PeeveTV over there? See if it works. Assuming Nightbot's even in that channel right now. Nightbot's kind of weird about that. Log out. Log in with Twitch. Yeah. I was on the wrong one. Sweet. And let me copy this. Okay, they should work now. Yeah, it's working over on YouTube. I put it on the wrong Nightbot. Okay. No, we're good on both now. Somebody wants to do !PeeveTV and PeeveT3 over on Twitch. There we go. Nice. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, speaking of tier 3s, Crow 99 as well. Jesus. Thank you, Crow. Yeah. So, chat, if you guys don't know what the fuck's happening, press 1. There's anyone who's just like, what is going on right now? What is this, like, streamception, like, yapping? We're gonna be hanging out for a bit. Well, what you're looking at is, like, let me mute the music and I'll put it on. Hopefully it's not too hard to hear me over me. Calm down, Hollow Knight. Okay. Boulder traps are always on. Enough light to see them clearly. Right. The audio is probably gonna be a bit like off, but whatever. So this is my little side channel I'm doing. It's not just like an always on channel. It's got like it's got actual like functionality to it. So this is like what you're looking at right now is literally PeeveTV. And if I come over here in the chat. This is why I have it screen captured. And I type exclamation point channel 1, CH1, and I hit enter. It switches, it changes the channel. And currently playing on channel 1 is my Salt and Sanctuary first playthrough. And then after that, what I have lined up is Elden Ring first playthrough as well, but that's not until this particular Salt and Sanctuary first playthrough VOD ends. And before this was my Fury first playthrough. Well, no, it was my first playthrough. It was on Furier difficulty. Can you guys hear me over myself? You should barely be able to hear the Peeve TV stream. So hopefully it's not too annoying to like hear me talk. Hey, it's me. Thank you, Blue. Yeah, okay, good. So this is channel 1. It's playthroughs. I have like different themes to each channel. Channel 2 is retro. So I type that into the chat. It switches it over to what is the start of my Vagrant story, one of my Vagrant story VODs. We've had Vagrant story and Fable first playthroughs playing on the retro channel. This is all under one channel, by the way. If you type exclamation point CH3, this is PvP channel, and currently it is my, oh my god, it's Spider-Man. What a time to switch. The legendary Spider-Man fight during the suckathon. I fought this dude for 45 minutes straight, and I drained like 56 levels from him, and he didn't disconnect. Is the most evil thing I've ever done. Someone else in the chat, King Nicola, just changed it back to channel 1. So there is some fighting over the remote. That is part of it. Basically, I'm using my VODs and stuff to simulate like cable TV. Okay, now chat's going over there. They're about to go fucking ham. All right, guys, calm the fuck down. Usually it's pretty chill in there, but I guess now that I'm doing it like this, it's probably going to get kind of wild. But is there a cooldown on changing channel? Right now, the only cooldown is 20 seconds per channel per user. So if you change it to channel 1 and then someone flips it to channel 2 and you try to flip it back to channel 1, you have to wait 20 seconds. I can also put a global cooldown per channel. So like if everyone comes and flips it, then like no one can change the channel for like a minute or whatever I set it to. Currently there's none of that, but I can if things get too crazy. And you see what Crow posted right there? You see that? I don't know if you could see that well enough. The new tier 3 emote in my main channel, TV time. I made it myself. It's Fats sitting in a chair with a remote. I kind of used Brad's dad from Lisa as like reference for like the chair and the arm positioning. So Crow typing that emote as a tier 3 sub in my main channel, Crow typing that emote in channel 1. If I were to also type that emote in channel 1, and then a third tier 3 type that same thing, the three of us together could lock a channel for 10 minutes. So that's some tier 3 functionality that I have over there. So tier 3s, if there's 3 of you there and you're all in agreement on a channel you want to lock down for like 10 minutes, you can pull like the dad move. We also have exclamation point dad in there. So Fat says, not now, my shows are on. It's kind of the vibe. You can lock the channel for like 10 minutes. And no matter what, people like trying to change it and stuff, it'll just be like, it just won't work. But that has a cooldown of like 3 hours per channel. So it can't be abused. But that's just some tier 3 functionality. I have to activate you on the back end. Speak of the devil, Frost with a tier 3. Thank you. I will activate you on the back end in a bit. Thank you so much. Something else, you now have Frost. Well, as soon as I do it. Tier 3s on this channel can go over there, and they could use the other tier 3 emote that we have now. PvP cat time, which is a little... It's a little animated emote of someone pressing a remote and changing a TV with a white cat on it. Spagata made that. I was making my own, but it wasn't animated, and well, Spagata's was way better. So if you type that in the PeeveTV channel, you can change it to the cat channel. Cat channel is paywalled, but whenever someone changes it to it, everyone gets to see it, so it's whatever. And it's probably for the best, because right now I only have an hour and a half of footage from that one like just catting stream I did. And if it was accessible to everyone, then people would just watch that on loop, like nonstop. So, yeah, that's the functionality from tier 3 on my main channel to this. Aside from that, channel 1 playthroughs, Salt and Sanctuary right now. Channel 2 retro playthroughs. Channel 3 PvP. And then channel 4 is break clips. Cody yelling at me. And then here's something special, chat. Here's something special. I don't think we have it yet, so I'm not even going to try to do it. But over there, everything's like Fats themed, right? And we now have what I'm calling the Bacon Club, where if you're a subscriber on the PeeveTV channel, if you're subbed on the PeeveTV channel, you can change it to another secret channel, which I think you guys will like a lot. This is a Fats fan art channel. With like, it's got some nice music playing from the Katana Zero soundtrack. Very high class, very refined, you know, as we are over here in the Bacon Club. So, yeah. And this isn't even all the Fats fan art. It's like 60-something pictures right now of like just a portion of Fats fan art from over the years. And if any viewers want to add more, Jesus Christ, want to add more fan art to that, you can do that in Discord and just, you know, either put it in the art channel and at me, or put it in the PeeveTV channel in the Discord, whatever. And assuming it's not going to get me banned, I will add it to that.
Wait, what? You can slide down ladders. God damn it. I'm always so slow on picking up on things.
Hold up.
Do I have... I don't think I do. Nope.
Some of them are actually in there and don't know that I'm live right now on my main channel, and they're like, why is Peeve just changing the fucking channel? Yeah, so anyway. Okay, that's, CJ, thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, that Fats fan art channel, I've submitted a... Oh, wow, get fucked. I submitted a an emote that I made, very high quality Fats emote, of Fats painting what he thinks he looks like. And then whenever that's like active, it's my first emote on that channel. It just got affiliate today. Whenever that's active, you'll be able to just type that in the chat, similar to the cat emote, and it'll change it to the Fats channel.
Painter's tape
Any questions?
in the house. It was like in the most bizarre
The
spot.
too long didn't read is it's an always on channel with a bunch of shit happening
Right?
at the same time, simulating cable TV.
Like underneath the counter.
And
There was a little strip of blue paint.
what
or
I
something.
have planned
She sniffed it out. She found it. That thing must have been there for like 8 years.
is this is
Like
a big part of what's coming up. There will be a guide channel, similar to like TV guide shit. And this will actually be like a functioning thing that keeps track of the VODs. And it tells you the length of the current VOD and when it's going to end. And it can also track like when I'll be live and stuff like that. Again, this is literally, whenever I show people that, or whenever they poor Nickel.
All right, good, good.
Okay. And Nickel keeps grabbing the remote back, fucking flipping it. Which is fair, because I'm like leaving it on the fucking guide channel. Anyway. Yeah, so that thing, the guide channel, like that's gonna have to be coded by somebody. That is not me. I've already talked with Apples about that a long time ago, and I'm still intending to get that moving. Yeah, so that's a step that's coming up. But after I got my gaming PC back, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing Peeve TV. I'm going ham with it. And since then, I have gone absolutely ham with it. There's so much shit happening on the back end. Oh, Dassert. There you go. Thank you, Dassert. If you can hear me. There's so much shit happening on the back end. It's all like duct taped together. Because, you know, I'm the one doing it all. But it fucking works. It's here and it works. Will the guide channel scroll? Yeah, it'll scroll whenever, like, as far as I understand. It can scroll, like, slowly as time passes. You probably won't see it in real time unless you fucking leave it there. But if you're asking, like, will you be able to, like, navigate to it and, like, scroll past? No, I doubt that. And thank you, Ron. Welcome back. Anyway, yeah, any questions? Because I've been yapping. Yeah, I see you over on YouTube. This is perfect. Now I won't need to tune into the stream to go to sleep. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing in here. Like this stream right here has been up for almost 48 hours. Like it's pushing like I think like 40 hours right now.
This setup right here.
Yeah. Great for sleeping. Oh yeah, highly recommended, huh? Okay. Sure. And I can show you guys. I don't see why not. I can show y'all like how it's like what's going on here. Like here's the OBS. Like each channel is a different scene.
Yeah.
And I've got all this other shit happening where like every playlist is listed on every scene. So that whenever if tier 3s try to like, if they want to lock down a channel for 10 minutes, that playlist, say you want like the channel, say you want to lock it to like channel 3, right? That's someone just changed it. Chat has control of my scenes. That's how this all works. Say you want to lock it to channel 3. That means whenever you do that, all of the other scenes are going to hide whatever playlist that they're meant to play by default and activate the channel 3 playlist on every scene. So no matter what channel you flip it to, it's still flipping scenes, but it's the same thing on every one. That's why I have like all these fucking playlists here on every single scene. But yeah, each scene is its own channel. And then the trigger scene is that's like some back end shit that I have to make this all work. But yeah. That's what the fuck's going on here. Have you thought about requiring channel points for changing channels or something to that effect? I want to do whatever fun stuff that I can think of with this. Wait, did you guys just... Wait, no, you didn't, because Frost... They tried to lock it. Here, Frost, let me add you to the back end right now, all right? I'll get you added. Hold on. Hide it, though. Hold up. The fuck? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, like I have to go and manually add you as a permitted user. This is like it's more like a temporary thing. Just how I have it running right now. Hopefully it can be like automated in the future. Okay, I'm adding you there. Let me add you here. Anytime a tier 3 happens, I have to go and do all this on the back end here. So that you have access to the cat channels and the ability to lock channels with other tier 3s.
All right, I'm back. I was I don't know if y'all could hear that.
Okay,
I was covering up
done.
Some like hot dog makings.
Hey, thank you, Nicola. Sorry about all the channel flipping I'm doing.
Yeah, it was kind of loud.
Okay.
Tweet this out.
Also, what psychos are leaving it on this scene right now? I'm going to change it myself, goddammit. Like, I'm trying to do shit on the back, and I'm just hearing, like, that high-pitched squeal over and over, driving me fucking crazy.
Okay.
Well, actually, I have to do this real quick. So,
chat, aside from next week.
Okay. Wait, did that work? Hold on. I'm trying to do something, but you guys are changing the fucking channel. Give me a second. All right. All right, Frost, you're good. You have access to the things.
It'll be loud as fuck. It's bald.
There we go. Wait, you guys are going to try to... Don't do that. They're trying to lock it on the Fats channel for 10 minutes. Wait, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. It won't work. It won't work. It actually won't work because I haven't implemented that yet. Because I just added that earlier. I don't know if I even want to add that. Oh, they're going to lock it to channel 1. Okay, so Crow, if you're looking at the chat there, Crow is a tier 3 from my main channel and has access to that emote. So is Dasric, who See, now they're not agreeing. Gastric wants to put it on cats, which it has to be cats, not just cat, for the record. That's the key word. And Crow wants to put it on channel 1. And Frost wants to put it on channel 1. So they're the only tier 3s in there, and they can't agree on the channel to lock it to. So it's not getting locked. But if all 3 of them can agree, yeah, they can have control of the remote, but they have to agree on it. And they have to do it in a 30-second span.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
So if someone else types that right now, okay, I think they just locked it. I think it just locked. Let's see.
Didn't realize.
Yeah, they fucking locked it. Okay. So now, hold on, let me. Actually, yeah, that's fine. So now, if you look, no matter what channel I flip it to, it's all the same thing, except for that one, because that one doesn't have anything on it right now. Whoops. Except the art channel, because I haven't done that yet. I haven't set that up with everything. So you could technically, a sub could flip it to Fats art still. And the guide, I guess.
I think that's the one we want, though.
But I might actually just leave that. Just as like a sub perk. So it's either Fats art or channel 1 for the next 10 minutes. Anyway, that's how that's working. Also, what's up, Jake? Thank you, dude. How's it going? Is exclamation point chaos for randomness? Yeah, the mod set that up. I think it just picks a random channel. God, Fats is so cool. He's really not. He's really not. Jake, what do you think of all this Fats art right here? There's Peeve TV now has a dedicated Fats fan art channel. Some of it more cursed than the rest. I love to hate it with a passion. Yeah, welcome to my world.
Hey, Locust. Hey, everybody.
I don't know, man. He's looking pretty damn cool right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is whenever I decided to make the executioner over on Salt and Sanctuary, just in the middle of my first playthrough.
Oh no.
Kind of weird, but
So chat, do y'all think I can kill the
but yeah. Where can I submit fan art? Kirby, if you go on my Discord, which you're over on YouTube. I don't know if you're in the Discord yet. If you check the description, it should be listed there. The description underneath the live stream. And you, whenever you're there, you go to either the Peeve TV channel or the there's like an arts and crafts channel as well. Whichever you prefer, you could just throw it in there. If you do it in the arts and craft channel, like that's fine. Just make sure to @me, so I know it's there. And assuming it's not something that's going to get me banned, then I'll put it in.
Like if you're eating anything, he's like contemplating how to get it. I mean, I know.
So
like
chat, whenever it comes to all this, is there any like features you guys can think of? Ah, God, flashbang. To add to this, because I'm open for like whatever. It might be fun if you fight over the remote somehow. I'm already planning for that. Like at first we're very like, okay guys, don't fight over the remote. But now I'm thinking maybe we lean into, what's with the flashbangs? Maybe we lean into the fighting over the remote bit. and have it where, hold on, let me do this. I know you guys probably can't hear it, but Salt and Sanctuary has this very shrill, like, this very shrill, high-pitched noise that plays on repeat during scenes like that, and it's pissing me off. I hate repetitious sounds, and that's driving me nuts, even though I could barely hear it. It's like a mosquito ringtone, but I can still fucking hear it, and it's still annoying me. Anyway, this is fine for now. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I want to do something kind of similar to Beeb's, like, thing on his stream where he's got, like, the pirate scene that plays whenever someone gifts subs and a fight plays out and then someone, like, somebody loses the fight. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it would be cool if, you know, we had, like, an on-screen thing. It doesn't even have to be that in-depth. But I just like the idea of them, like somebody saying like exclamation point fight so-and-so. And then like it'll pick who won the fight and say it with like some kind of flavor or maybe show it on screen. And whoever lost gets timed out so that they can't change the channel, you know? And if the person who initiated the fight loses, they get timed out for longer. Because they started it. So I think that'd be a fun way to handle that. Channel number in the corner. Witty, I am going to ban you. We had this discussion like 40 times on the PeeveTV channel. I am planning, whenever you change the channel, for a channel 1, channel 2, etc. to pop up briefly. Mentioned it many times. I am aware. We'll do it. But you haven't done it yet. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. If you're confused by what channel it's on, if you're confused by what channel it's on and you see it change, you're like, oh, well, what channel is this? Literally just look at the chat. Because for it to have changed, someone typed it. Unless I'm doing shit on the back end. But you can literally just look at the chat and be like, oh, it's channel 1. Until then, yeah, it's gonna take some time. This is like, I've been focusing on this, like genuinely focusing on this for like not even 2 weeks. Channel point rewards. 10k points can lock a channel for 10 minutes too. I can do with like my current setup. I should be able to do something like that. But I'm kind of scared of, like, at least right now, with it being like a tier 3 thing, you have it has to be 3 tier 3s at the same time. They have to type out this very specific thing in a 30-second window. Which means they also have to be in agreement on what channel they want to lock it in. And then on top of all that, if they try to if they try to lock it to that channel again right after that, they can't, because it's locked out for 3 hours. It's like worst case scenario, they could lock it to each channel for 10 minutes each, and then they can't do it again for 3 hours. If it's a channel point reward thing for each individual viewer, eventually you'll get to the point to where like the people who are in there all the time are just constantly fucking locking it. So like, I'm not entirely opposed to something like that, but just in general, I don't think that would work. Maybe just a minute then. I'll think about it. I'm scared of a situation where like people who are there all the time just kind of like literally hog the remote, you know? And like even with the paywall bit with the tier 3s and shit, like I still have it, one, difficult to do, so it's rare in the first place, and two, massive cooldown. So like allowing everyone to do something like that is well, it sounds good. I think it could be like abused. Oh, the 10 minutes ran out. And the last scene it was on apparently was the cat channel. So there you go. You get cats. So now, if those same tier 3s were like, well, let's lock it to channel 1 again, they can't do it for 3 hours. Like, they could lock another channel, but they can't lock channel 1 for 3 hours. Are these VODs on YouTube? Some of the older ones, yeah, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are just... Because there were a lot of playthroughs where Twitch told us, like, oh, you guys, there's all this DMCA talk, and yeah, you might just, if there's something in your VODs, you know, from like the past decade of you streaming, this automated sweep that we're doing might pick it up, and you might get banned forever, and there's nothing we could do about it. So we recommend deleting everything you've ever done on our website. And I was, you know, I didn't want to take any chances, so I backed up everything I could, everything I thought needed to be backed up. I downloaded a fuck ton of clips, like 10,000 clips, I think, or was it 7,000 clips, something like that. And then I deleted everything off of my Twitch. So as a result, there are VODs, a lot of VODs that they're not on Twitch, and they're not on my Twitch anymore. They're not on my YouTube. But we do have 2 archive channels. One, Beat, who's a regular here, Beat Zero. They've been archiving a lot of them. Over the years. But a lot of the ones that are like pre-2020 wipe, like the ones you just can't find anymore, were archived by another viewer who had their own channel, where they would archive like mostly like soul streamer stuff. And as a result, like there's a lot of VODs that are just like 480p, like 30 FPS 480p, which, you know, beggars can't be choosers, but there's not really much I could do with a VOD like that. It's nice to have, like, still there, but... So, yeah, anyway. So, a lot of those VODs that got wiped, if you can find them somewhere, they might be like 480p. But I have... A lot of them I have saved on like external hard drives. So this is the only way you can currently catch them. Hey, thank you, 3Paw. Appreciate it. Oh no, I have an idea for a secret channel that will be just all Fall Guys content, like every bit of Fall Guys I've ever done. And I'm going to scramble the channel. So it's going to be like the scrambled adult channels from cable TV, but it's Fall Guys content. So it's like you could watch it. One, you would have to find the channel. Don't worry, it's not in there yet. One, you would have to find the channel, because I'm not going to fucking tell you. And then two, you'd have to be willing to watch scrambled Fall Guys. Like, I'm not talking like static. I'm talking like I don't know how I'd do the effect. I'd have to get somebody to help me. But like, I'm talking like where it starts to like flip around on the screen and shit and like pull and tear and like twist. Like, it's like really fucked up. Like, you don't want to watch it kind of shit unless you're like looking for boobies, but you're not going to get that in Fall Guys. So it's like, if you want the Fall Guys content, it's there. But you're gonna have to really want to watch it. Chat will find it and watch it. I'm sure at some point, whenever I implement that, I'm sure at some point I will like wake up and I'll go to Peeve TV and you guys will have been sitting on there for hours. I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? VHS degrade effect? No. Well, I mean, like, does no one know what I'm talking about? Was that only like a US thing? There were channels that were like on cable TV that like you weren't supposed to be getting. They were like HBO and shit. Like, you weren't supposed to be getting it if you weren't paying for it, but you could flip to the channel. You know, depending on your service, you could flip to the channel and it's just like scrambled, like it's not coming through properly. It's like, and it's all fucked up. But if they had like some kind of nudity happening, you know, while it's like scrambled and like twisting around and stuff, you might see something. So I'm going to do that with Fall Guys. I fucking hate that shit. Be nice if the scenes had a small picture-in-picture. So if it is chaos, you can kind of follow along. That would be something for like a coder to do. I'll have to ask whenever I get that moving. Right now, everything going on with it, I've like done myself in my own way. So it's kind of a mess, but it works. What are the chances Peeve TV eclipses your main channel? I don't see that happening. Then again, if I'm playing Elden Ring and you motherfuckers want to like watch old VODs to go to sleep, we might see an even split, which would be scary. But, well, it wouldn't be bad because as of today, Peeve TV is affiliate. I got affiliate. Please clap. I worked very hard for it. It was mostly I had to get 7 days total streamed in like a 30-day span. That was the only challenge there. Just a fucking waiting game for me. And then I should have partner in like another like 4 to 5 days. I think there's more of a process to that. So, but I meet the requirements for that too. Back in my day, partner was 600 to 800 average viewers minimum. All these kids, these Peeve TVs coming in and only requiring 75 viewers. What is this? Thank you for the tier 2, Sam. I appreciate that. And Zenflux. Oh my God, Zenflux. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, anyone who got a sub from Zenflux over on the PeeveTV channel, You can type !6 and it'll switch it over to the Fats fan art channel. Only subs can do that. That's funny though. Thank you, Zenflux. There it is. What was I saying? I've been getting very distracted this stream. Oh yeah. In the event that like things get skewed numbers wise, if I'm like streaming at the same time that the always on channel is on, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because yeah, as of today with affiliate, I'm like the main source of income with this channel is ads. So like subscribers on this channel, the PeeveTV channel, I'm pointing saying this as if you can fucking see me. Like subscribers don't get like the ad-free viewing, which was something I was like really trying to decide whether or not I wanted to do. But everyone I've talked to that does like, that has an always on channel or has looked into it or researched it or whatever, apparently that's a huge part of it, because ads are like the prime source of income for those channels. And if you like do as far as I understand, if you do like the ad free option for subs, it just kind of like destroys the whole like payment model or revenue model. So I'm trying to do other stuff with the subscriptions. I'm trying to do like interactive emotes that like either change to like, you know, a specific channel or something that only subs can activate, and stuff like that. More fun things. But yeah, ads are running on there. I'm trying to keep it as like the least intrusive as possible, because I don't run ads on this channel, my main channel. So like I'm new to all that. So it's like two minutes of ads every 20 minutes. I figured like that's better than doing like 1.5 minutes every 15, I think. And then like I considered like 3 minutes every 30, but I'm like, that's a bit too big of a chunk. And then the 1.5 at 15 is like a little too frequent. I think 2 minutes at 20 is like, it's a nice middle ground. So yeah. And I was watching them earlier actually, because on the PeeveTV account, I don't have Twitch Turbo. And like I normally don't see ads on Twitch because I have Twitch Turbo. And it actually, I mean, and I'm saying this as the channel owner, you know, so slightly biased, I guess, but it actually wasn't that bad. It was only like 2 minutes, and then you had the little picture at like the top right, so you could still see what's going on, and a lot of them were like banner ads. Sometimes they were banner ads, and like I could still watch the stream and hear the stream, but like nothing, there was nothing on the fucking banner. So it'd like zoom out, and there was no ad displayed. I'm like, okay. I don't know. That's fucking weird. I barely understand that shit. So don't be surprised with that. But that's like, you know, that's how this channel makes money. The PeeveTV channel. But yeah. The 12 ads in a row. You shouldn't be getting that. You shouldn't get that. It should be just fucking 2 minutes. If it's anything more than that, well, that ain't on me. And yeah, and it's got pre-rolls disabled and shit because of that. Those blank banner ads always happen to you on phone? Really? Can you schedule it on the hour or something so we can dip if we're allergic? I fucking hate ads. Like, trust me, I fucking understand that, but like currently I'm doing like 6 minutes an hour, and 6 minutes of ads straight everyone's going to dip. It ain't going to be just you. Everyone's going to fucking dip. I think 2 minutes every 20 minutes is the most digestible way to do that. At least in my head. But it's all automated. Hey, unknown. If you type !PeeveTV either on Twitch or YouTube, it'll kind of give you the rundown. Can you make it play ads whenever you change channels? No. I do like the idea, and this would involve coding, which is not my forte. I kind of like the idea of whenever an ad break does happen, like a genuine like ad break, have it to where it automatically recognizes that and pauses all the things happening on screen and switches to a completely separate quote unquote channel, like a separate scene in OBS or whatever the case is whenever that happens. And it'll just be ads for like my friends' streams, you know, like have it to where like streamers I know that like I'm cool with, like they make a commercial, like a quote unquote commercial for their own stream, like as stupid or lazy as they fucking want. And have it to where it pauses all the playthroughs and then it changes to that. And so anyone who, I don't know, is able to block the ads or doesn't get ads or whatever, they'll be seeing that. And then the people who are watching the ads aren't going to miss anything. Cardboard Cowboy does like a form of that. But like the way I'd want to do it is just like promoting people I know streams and stuff. Saint does what? No, he doesn't. What do you mean Saint does that? I watch Saint stream all the time. I don't think I've ever seen him have like a... He doesn't have like a playlist of promotional stuff for other streams. What? Yeah, Saint just stops playing and walks away. You make sure you don't miss anything. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were saying he has like this huge thing that happens. I was like, no, he doesn't. Yeah, ideally, that's what I would like to do. But right now, as you can see, it's all automated. Chat controls this whole fucking system. Like, if you look on the right, like, they're changing the channels and shit. Like, this is all automated. So, like, currently, like, I can't find a way to do that. So, yeah. In the future, though, I will be focusing on doing that. And the revenue that I get from Peeve TV, I will be using to, like, put back into Peeve TV. Because the plan was to get a... to get like a completely separate like setup with like a new computer. The computer wouldn't have to be anything super fucking beefy, but yeah, like a new like dedicated computer for it with like a NAS setup, which I barely fucking understand what it is. It's like it's like something that houses a bunch of separate like hard drives and kind of like combines them all in a way to where it's like it's one big hard drive kind of a thing or some shit. So like get that and then like a bunch of like a fuck ton of like hard drives and shit. Yeah, a RAID setup. Yeah, we're gonna get a RAID setup. And that shit fucking adds up. And I'm the type where I like to future proof if I'm getting like some crazy shit. So like the amount that we were looking at was like, it was thousands of dollars. But then like my budget that I had saved up for that, it's a whole fucking, that's a different topic. But right now I do not have that. So I'm kind of hoping that the income from this can eventually get us there. Because if I'm gonna do like a gaming, this is on my gaming PC right now, like the one that I just got fixed. So if I'm gonna do a gaming PC stream, I have to turn off Peeve TV. Like I can't do them both at the same time. So hopefully the income from that will get us there. So if you're watching Peeve TV and you got the ads whitelisted or whatever the fuck you're doing with your ad blocker and shit, I appreciate you. And if not, I understand you. whatever you want to do. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Why is the music track lagging? What? Yeah, it's something. I feel like my streaming PC is gonna fucking explode or something. Let me pause this. What the fuck? What is going on? Do I sound fine to you guys? I'm good, but y'all hear it stuttering, right? Oh, wait. Oh, it's the fucking short in my headset. Oh, this might break things, but I have to do it. Interesting. It might be my mic. I went to try to fix it. And my mic's on a boom arm, and I swiveled it to the side. And it fixed. And then I swiveled it back and it started skipping again. Now it's doing it again. Hold on, let me try this. Okay, yeah. Coincidence, maybe. Hold on. Or maybe not. How would it be my mic? Cat's probably chewing on shit. Okay, if it gets bad, I'm gonna have to try to unplug some shit. Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, there's definitely a short in my headphone wire. I gotta get a new one. I think Patch chewed on it. Yeah, so I don't know. This is all the shit I've been doing. Right now we got Salt and Sanctuary, and then Elden Ring first playthrough after that. That's on channel 1. And then if the stream's still going, like say I fall asleep or something, it would loop all the way back to like Metroid Dread finale, because that was like 24 hours ago that happened. And I'm trying to prevent that. But yeah, so the idea or the plan is Salt and Sanctuary into Elden Ring first playthrough continuation on channel 1. Channel 2, Vagrant Story continuation into more Fable continuation. That's the retro channel. Channel 3 is just this is like a loop of a 10 or 11 hours of the 20-hour suckathon, because the other like 10 hours, 9-10 hours were like at some point in the middle, it like the video froze and the audio got desynced. So like midstream earlier today I had to edit that, and almost like fucking broke everything because my computer's trying to like render this fucking video that I edited while streaming all this shit and all these playlists going. So I had to trim like the second half of it off. I'm gonna have to like fix the audio on that. But yeah, 11 hours of Demon Souls PvP from that on loop right now. And then like the break clips. And then the cat channel and the Fats fan art channel. But yeah, later, whenever we hit the 48-hour mark, I'm going to drop this and I'm going to put more stuff on there. Is there any playthroughs or like retro playthroughs or specific PvP or something that you guys would want to see? I'm open to suggestions. Playdate channel. I wanted to put, and I'll probably do it in the next session, because the way I'm doing it now is like whenever I take down Peeve TV, this is my first time doing that. I put up 48 hours of footage. So the playthrough channel and the retro playthrough channel ideally is like 48 hours of like fresh footage throughout, no reruns. And then channel 3, the PvP one, big lengthy VOD or multiple VODs or whatever, doesn't have to equal 48 hours. I don't mind that looping and repeating over time, because you're going to switch it to a fucking playthrough and you're going to miss a bunch of invasions or whatever the fuck I'm doing. So I'm fine with that being like a repeated thing. And then currently the cat channel, I literally just have 1.5 hours on there of me playing with the cats during that one stream I did. But I'm tempted to put like a bunch of cat pictures on there and shit, and take new videos of the cats and stuff with the intent of putting it on there. But right now, you know, it is what it is. New plans for Naraka content. That I don't mind putting like old Naraka VODs up on the PvP channel of PeeveTV. Like I might do that next time, actually, because like we got the Demon Soul stuff right now, but before this we had what did I have going before this? The Dark Souls remastered. 2 VODs where whenever Metal Crow released the PvP overhaul mod that allowed us to invade anywhere from anywhere, and like I made a bunch of new builds and shit like that. Like it was like, I think it was like 16 hours of VODs I had for like that whole thing, and that was just on repeat for like a day. So if you're like, man, Peeve hasn't been live, where the fuck's Peeve been? I'm probably on Peeve TV. I'm probably fucking with shit on there, or like, it's really weird because I like this past week or so, or week and a half, however long it's been, I have watched my own content more than anyone else. Like, genuinely watch, not just like editing and shit and organizing VODs and all that. Like, that's one thing, but watching my own shit. And it's weird because I'll be there in the chat on Peeve TV talking about what's happening with the VOD or screaming at my past self. We watched Cyber Shadow, my Cyber Shadow playthrough. I was watching myself fight the final boss and I was fucking screaming. I was like, how long have I been awake? Yeah, at this moment. Like, what am I doing? Give me the controller, me. Like, what the fuck? And like, it's weird, but like, this shit to me is like, it's like home movies. You know, that's how I've always described it. Like my playthroughs and stuff. It's for me, as someone who's been doing this as long as I have, it's like watching home movies. Like there's like memories here for me. So I actually do kind of like watching them back and stuff. P backseating himself? Yes, I was losing my fucking shit. Because I was making so many dumb mistakes. And then I'd almost have the final boss dead. And then I'd be like, let me test this real quick. I'm like, what do you mean test it? Just fucking kill the thing. What are you doing? And then like I would die and be like, oh man, I have to do it again. I was stuck on that thing for like an hour and a half or some shit. I'm like, what is happening? P, we need an NES channel. Channel 2 on Peeve TV is retro. Like anything that can be defined as retro. So currently it's Vagrant Story and Fable. Yeah, I had the VODs playing before that included we had Shadow of the Ninja. Which I didn't play too much of that. And then, Shadow of the Ninja into Katana Zero, which obviously not retro, but I got confused. I had a... Man, what the fuck did I play in that VOD? Anyway, there was a VOD that played the other day that had, like, Ninja Gaiden 2 from, like, the NES. And it's like a full playthrough of Ninja Gaiden 2 NES on that channel. So yeah, anything that fits the retro theme will be on channel 2 on there. And I've done quite a few NES games. So, is there any Fall Guys? I talked about that earlier. I will eventually have a Fall Guys dedicated channel. That will be, or you know, it might not just be Fall Guys. It'll just be other games that, you know, might fit the theme. Like, I don't know, Dark Souls 2. And have it where, yeah, it's a secret channel that is running and you guys won't know the number until you find it. And whenever you do find it, it's going to be scrambled. Like cable TV scrambled. So you could watch it, but it's like all fucked up and shit. Yeah, I like the idea of that. I don't know how I'd do that, but why are you like this? Because it's very funny to me. Why would you make it scrambled? Yeah, it'd be like trying to watch like Cinemax whenever you don't have like a subscription to it. And it's all like distorted and shit. Yeah. So your Fall Guys is there. Your Dark Souls 2 is there. You can watch it if you want. You know, you might, I don't know, you might see a parry if you watch close enough. You guys are forgetting this man created a convoluted listening device in Ultima Online to steal shit. Dude, Azamara, it's crazy that you mentioned that because I was thinking like yesterday, I was like, man, I haven't had this level of like doing all this shit for Peeve TV and figuring out like all this stuff I want to do, and it's resulted in me having to like really think outside the box to get something I'm wanting to do to work, because I don't know how to fucking code. And I was thinking about this like yesterday. I was like, man, I feel like the last time I've done anything to this crazy extent for very stupid fucking reasons is the quote unquote the machine in Ultima Online. Which was me thinking outside the box and being like, well, here's the end goal I want. How within like the systems of this game can I fucking reach this end goal? And I created this thing that allowed me to spy on the entire game from my house. And then eventually I found a way to make it portable, that was a whole nother fucking beast. You couldn't go anywhere without like, if you had something and you like went to open up your bank or whatever to deposit it, I might just appear next to you and steal it. It was fucked. So I'm all for doing weird shit with this. Because there's like it's like I have, like, think of it like cable TV, except like I'm in control of all the fucking channels and shit. Like, yeah, it's all through like my own VODs and stuff like that. So there is that limitation, but like the different themes we could do, the different like ways viewers can interact with it, different things that can be like, you know, themed around like cable TV shit. Like I showed it earlier, it's been a bit like this is, let me mute this and play this real quick. We're gonna eventually have this functioning. This is the guide channel. Right now it's just something that I fucking drew up in Paint. But ideally it will eventually show like the current VOD playing, the name of the VOD, the length of the VOD, and then you can then look and see it like when the next VOD's coming up and stuff like that, and what's on currently on the other channels and stuff, and it actually working. So
for now.
Yeah, like dumb shit like that is what I have been like wanting to do with this. And I am open to ideas. A rant channel? I thought about it, but I don't think that's necessary. I rant in every VOD, I've come to realize. Rants are stream exclusive. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just combine them all. They're going to lack context. Not entirely true. Put this VOD up in channel 0 to explain Peeve TV to anyone showing up? No. That would be... if I were to do that, it would be like a dedicated thing. But not the worst idea. Have like... You type like... exclamation point explanation or something. And then it switches to like another scene that's like... Hey, so you're wondering how this all works. Well, here's the rundown. The problem is with that, whenever you would do that, someone would change the channel. And like interrupt it. Which I guess would help explain it. I mean, most of it's like self-explanatory. You literally just go there, you type exclamation point upcoming, which will give you like a screenshot that I took of like, you know, like a Discord message that where I list out like the VODs that are coming up for like this session. And like then you know what to look out for. And normally I list out the times, like the run times of like a playthrough or whatever, before like the VOD switches, so y'all can at least keep some kind of track of it. But with the 48-hour span and me rushing to like finish it so I could get to sleep so I could go do like a Friendsgiving thing yesterday, I couldn't bother. So I didn't do it this time, but yeah. You put the coming up menu below the stream. Ooh. What did I think of that? That's not bad. Where you just scroll down and it's just a picture I update. That's probably better than uploading it to fucking Imager. Hey, look at this. Look at this. It's an ad break. Or not an ad break. It's a break. You can fucking change the channel. What's this guy yapping about? Who cares? Yeah, there you go. Abby's changing it back to Salt and Sanctuary. Oh no, a break. Well, let me fucking switch channel. It was like, oh, Peeve, but Peeve, I wanted to see the break. I wanted to watch clips. Well, channel 4. There's your fucking clips. And Straw's changing back to channel 2. That's fine. Vagrant story. Yeah. Let's change. Everyone has freedom to change channel. Everyone has freedom to change channel right now. Each individual person can't change it back to a channel they just changed it to for 20 seconds. That's the only like stipulation currently. So like Seabiscuits just changed it to channel 3. If someone flips it back to channel 2 for Vagrant Story, and Seabiscuits tries to go back to channel 3, like it won't allow it. But they could technically go to like 4 or 1 or whatever the case is. I could add global cooldowns to where if someone changes it to like channel 1, you can't change it back to channel 1 again for like a minute. To where if people like burn through shit a bunch, then it's going to just be chilling on whatever the last one it got changed to was for a while. I tried that for a bit, but it kind of defeated the purpose of the whole thing. Like I think I had it to where like the global cooldown was like 5 minutes or something. So if people did that, it would just stop on whatever the last channel was for like 5 minutes. But this has been fine so far. If someone gets in there and really starts just being obnoxious, then like me or the mods will fucking time them out, like whoever's around. I would like if I said this earlier, in the future, have it to where there's a way that you guys can fight each other. Have like exclamation point fight King Nicola, and whoever wins like the random or procedurally generated or whatever fight, or whoever loses gets timed out. And if the person who initiated the fight loses, they get timed out for longer. I think that'd be cool. Maybe do something like what my brother has with his fighting pirates on his stream. With like some kind of pop-up where you see the fight on stream, but that's a whole nother fucking thing. Why bother? You can't type the same message chat within 30 seconds anyway. That depends on the stream. I don't think I have, unless that's default. I'm pretty sure you can. Regardless, it's just the setting that's there. Yeah, any tier 3s that I have on my main channel let me know if you're going to be watching Peeve TV, because you guys do have 2 new tier 3 emotes that have functionality over on Peeve TV. One of which being able to change to the secret cat channel. Not really a secret, but you guys are the only ones that could flip it to the cat channel. But, you know, everyone gets to see the cats, so. And then you also, with the other emote, have the ability to... Wait, how the fuck did it just change to the cat channel? Oh, it's a clip. It's a clip on channel 4. Okay. I was confused. This whole, like, VOD is the cat channel. That threw me for a fucking loop. But yeah, tier 3s can also, like, lock a channel for like 10 minutes if there's 3 of them in agreement on which one to lock. But regardless, you know, there's any tier 3s right now over on this channel I'm talking on, my main one, let me know and I can add you on the back end so that you can do all that shit, because I have to access you to it, like, manually. Shut the fuck up, Witty. Even then, it wouldn't have been there, because whenever I do implement that, where, like, it pops up what channel it is, I'm not leaving it on there. It's going to pop up and fade away, like, within, like, 5 seconds. Maybe when 2 people fight, a clip plays a PvP match in any game, and both of them have to bet on whether Peeve loses or something. That's too much. Now you're doing too much. No, it would have to be like a procedurally generated thing. I could talk to my brother about that, because he did a whole fucking thing with that. Steve, what playthrough are you most proud of? Most proud of? Probably Elden Ring. Elden Ring DLC. Especially the DLC. Aside from that, I really loved my, like, I did, like, within a week, I played and beat, like, all the 2D Metroid games leading up to Metroid Dread release. That was incredible. I was pulling like 17-hour streams and shit to get it done. Like, that was a fucking blast. And those are all like first playthroughs and stuff. Oh shit, this is like, we're getting near end game here. Is this... Do I have the final Vagrant Story VODs? No. I think, I mean, I do have them, but like, I think next, they're not lined up for like this session. So I think Vagrant Story is going to end next session. We've been juggling Vagrant Story and Fable on the Retro channel. So like the Vagrant Story playthrough is going to end probably next PeeveTV session. And then we'll do like, I don't know, I could do Metal Gear Solid. Could do the other Metroids. Because we did just watch Dread. That's been playing the past few days. Does Peeve watches Peeve stream infinite content? Kinda. It's more so me just talking about the PeeveTV channel. Because it's something that, like, one, I want y'all to be aware of. And especially if, like, I'm not streaming and shit. And Like there's a good chance I'm doing shit over there. And even if I'm not, even if I'm just fucking MIA, you have shit there to watch, you know. Do the channel controls have to be commands like exclamation point channel 1? Would it be possible to make follower emotes do that instead? I could make it to where follower emotes do that, but like the problem with that is there's like 5 slots for that, and there's already more than 5 channels. So that wouldn't really work, and that kind of defeats like the purpose, you know. Exclamation point ch1 is as simple as it gets. You're just trying to change the channel. But like special channels like the cat channel, the Fats fan art channel, like I don't mind there being like emotes to change that. But whenever it comes to just like the straight up content, as simple as can be. God, this game's so fucking good. Chat, if you haven't played Vagrant Story, go fucking play it. Like, this shit is like... The cinematography in this game is better than most, like, modern AAA games. It's insane. How's that guy staring at us? I don't know what I'm saying. Probably yapping about something. It's tedious. Whenever you start to think of it as like a more like a dungeon crawler than anything, I think it's less tedious and more like I get it. Like each like stage, think of it like you're like doing like a dungeon crawler thing. Like it took a while for me to realize that. I was like, this is a fucking dungeon crawler. You know? I would play a game for cinematography though. It ain't a movie. I mean, I was just commenting. Am I still on a fucking break here? Jesus. Boo. Change the channel. Boo. I'm gonna get this guy off the screen. Having a poop. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I left all the breaks in there. I was going to, like, originally, I was like, oh, I was like, dude, I'm going to edit all my VODs, like, all my VODs. And, like, edit out the breaks on all the VODs so there's no breaks. Okay, who's changing it back? I was watching that. But then, you know, someone pointed out, they're like, dude, just... like, leave the breaks in. They have the power to change the fucking channel. I was like, well, you got a point. Yeah, I guess. Now we're waiting on the day. The day where all the channels line up, coincidentally, with the long break. Then we're fucked. That's what the Clips channel is for, I guess. Wasn't that literally earlier? What? I don't remember that. Franz, thank you. For 4 years, dude. Thank you. Not sure what your brother uses, but you should check out Stream Avatars on Steam. Pirate Software uses it on his stream to make custom ferret sprites. No, I'd probably do... Can you guys fucking stop changing it back to this? I'm gonna lock the channel. Long enough. I will time you out, Hype. Don't make me fucking do it. And Yuki, thank you. Welcome back. No, if I did something like that, I'd probably do something similar to what Beeb did. Like he worked with an artist on that. Like one of like the head guys of like Yacht Club Games and shit. I don't know how the fuck he managed that, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing on this break. I don't know how we keep ending up on this channel. I mean, I do know how. You guys are going in there and doing it intentionally. Wait, what? Why didn't it change to channel 4 when Ali did that? This is channel 3. What? Oh, because Ali had just changed it within 20 seconds. So I can change to channel 4. Oh, this is a fucking banger. Hold on.
Your crew, chat.
Motherfucker, I was watching that. I'm gonna start timing people out, all right? I'll fucking do it. Yeah, thank you, Yuki. Appreciate that. I find it challenging when people change the channel while I'm watching a previous VOD. It becomes a tug and pull match that I don't get involved with. But are you talking about on here? Oh, this is how I feel when I'm watching your VODs. Some, not all, change the channels a bit too often while I'm enjoying a past playthrough. Yeah, that's kind of like... I mean, obviously, that's kind of like the theme of it. I'm going to implement more ways to like sometimes have it like this, where like anyone can fucking do it. I don't mind the idea of occasionally like moderators running like a raffle and picking someone, like a single person, to have control of the remote for like X amount of time, or like occasionally do like a polling system, or like everyone votes on a channel and then that plays for X amount of time. But this is the default. Yeah. It's just kind of like the nature of it. But if you are watching something and then anytime you like if there's someone literally hogging the remote where like you try to change it and they immediately like flip it back, like ideally if someone changes the channel, you know, you kind of you let it go, which it sounds like you're doing, and that's fine. But if other people aren't doing that and they're being obnoxious about it, like at least let it sit on the other channel for like, I don't know, like a minute or so. That would be the good thing to do, I think. You always keep calm. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're looking to like moderate that if someone is like being annoying about it, as well as implement new ways to to handle that. Make the cooldown random for each person. One, I currently can't do that, and two, I don't know about that. Yeah, thank you, Wiz. Yeah, it sounds like you would definitely prefer just the more like standard, like me putting my VODs up on YouTube and you just being able to watch each VOD, and I understand that, but I'm very stupid. And me being just like, you know, very chaotic in nature, I'm like, hey, this is a much cooler idea, and it sows chaos. This is a win-win. And then people like yourself are like, man, I just want to watch this fucking playthrough, and now I gotta like fight for it. Where it's like, ideally I want you guys to be able to like be watching a playthrough, and then whenever there's like some kind of downtime or a break or whatever, you know, you can be like, okay, let's hop on over to this channel for a bit. But you will inevitably have people coming in, especially like newcomers coming in that are like, they'll type, I've seen them do it many times, that someone will find the channel, whether in the always on category, or maybe it's one of you guys stumbling across it for the first time, and you type like exclamation point controls, and then they'll start flipping the channels, and they'll be like, oh, this is neat. Like, someone doing that, I want them to be able to play around a bit and kind of understand how it works. That's kind of the whole draw of it, you know? But yeah, then you do get some people who are like constantly trying to fucking like change it back. Are just like randomly flipping to shit for no fucking reason. Like, it's a work in progress. Is it supposed to loop after a certain point? Point is what I said. There was a T at the end of that. After a certain point, I noticed the Elder Scrolls Online the other day looped. It depends. A lot of the previous VODs did loop in like previous sessions, but as of like this session, I'm wanting the playthrough channel and the retro playthrough channel to not loop. So those ideally will be just 48 hours of content. And the way I've been doing it is like, it depends on the VOD, but ideally it's like 6 to 8 hours of like one VOD chunk. Sometimes I'll, you know, if it's like a 10-hour stream, maybe I'll just fucking throw that in there. And then I'll switch to another game. So like with the playthrough channel, for example, I've been doing like 2 shorter playthroughs and 1 big playthrough. So Elden Ring first playthrough has been the big playthrough, obviously. So for a while now, the channel 1 has been like 2 like playthroughs, whether it's one that I finish in 1 or 2 sessions, or like a 30-hour playthrough or something like that. Something along those lines, where it's like you're getting episodes of like 2 playthroughs each day that are playing like back to back on channel 1, followed by Elden Ring first playthrough continuation. And then eventually, after like a day or 2, those, at least one, maybe both of those playthroughs will end. Like we were watching like Metroid Dread and Cyber Shadow. Cyber Shadow ended yesterday. Metroid Dread ended today. So now you're going to have like new stuff coming there. Fury came in and finished in one day. Well, I guess technically 2. Like Fury or Difficulty is what it was. Like that came and went in like 1 session. Meanwhile, the Elden Ring VODs are still going. We're like halfway through that. So I want it to where there's variety within each channel. That spans like multiple playthroughs for a 48-hour session. And then channel 2 will probably just be 2 retro playthroughs juggled back and forth because those are much more specific, you know? So I can't be going too ham with that. Because there's only like so many of those I've done. So after Vagrant Story and Fable are done, like Vagrant Story is probably going to end next session. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to like dig through everything. But point is, those won't loop, ideally. And then like channel 3 being like PvP stuff, that will loop like within a session multiple times. Like right now, there's literally 10 hours of Demon Souls footage on channel 3. But you know, you guys are watching these playthroughs like the Salt and Sanctuary playthrough and shit. So over on channel 3, you're missing a bunch of invasions. Well, assuming I'm back from that fucking break. So it's like you're missing invasions. So whenever you switch to channel 3 later, maybe it's looped and maybe you see the invasions that you didn't see. Yeah, they are all set to loop, but channel 1 and 2, I want to be like 48 hours of pure content. But they were looping earlier, like in past sessions. Doesn't each channel continue playing even if it's not active? Yes, that's kind of the idea. It's simulating like a cable TV kind of thing. So it's like if you change channel, you watch something else, whatever was on the previous channel is still going. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. As you discussed earlier, Wiz, like you've had some frustrations with that, and I get it. But also, like you saw in that fucking Demon Souls thing earlier, where I was on like a fucking billion-hour-long break. It's good to be able to change away from that. And it saves on editing time for me, for sure. Because there's a lot of those. Yeah. I thought it paused originally. No, they don't pause. Like they keep going if you change the channel. Boom. When there are 3 simultaneous breaks, we win PeeveTV. It'll eventually happen, I'm sure. Ooh, yeah, Saf. Chrono Trigger playthrough. Zach, well, there's some things I've been like, yeah, maybe I put this on, and then I'm like, the VODs are kind of a mess. Chrono Trigger is one of those. Where like, the organization's a bit of a fucking mess because there'll be like I don't have them readily available on a hard drive right now. I would have to like I would download them, and some of the VODs, like if I'm downloading from like YouTube, then like some of them are cut off and are on Twitch like past 12 hours, and I guess I could just get all the Twitch ones. But even then, like originally it was part of like the subathon, so it's like I think there were streams where I'd be playing like something else and then I switched to Chrono Trigger. Like I switched to something else, and so it's kind of messy. But that is a big one that I want to get on there soon. Maybe I'm thinking maybe next time I like after Vagrant Story and /R Fable ends, maybe we put the Final Fantasy VI playthrough, because I have that on hard drive storage. So maybe we just do, and I've played some of those VODs on the channel already. But maybe we just do that start to finish. A subathon rerun channel, like the whole subathon. I don't know about that. It's not a bad idea because it'd be very easy to do. So it's like I kind of like where your head's at, but oh man, it'd be messy as fuck. I especially since, like, you know, like Chrono Trigger, like the whole playthrough is within that. So like there'd be a point where it would just be Chrono Trigger. You'd just be watching the Chrono Trigger playthrough. Final Fantasy 15? Oh, I'm talking Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy... Oh, no. Final Fantasy 15. Oh, man. Do I have that VOD? That might be lost to time. I don't think I have Final Fantasy 15 saved, like, myself. It might be archived on another, like, YouTube channel, but it might be, like, one of those that it's, like, it's there, but it's, like, 480p or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if I have the Final Fantasy 15 playthrough. Sharp every day. Yeah, there's some playthroughs that are just either lost to time or like, you know, not saved in any kind of like good enough quality. Like we watched Sonic Mania first playthrough the other day, and that was great, except it was like 720p 30. But, you know, it was watchable. Time to replay Final Fantasy 15. Well, this, like, my interest in this, like, you guys might be watching this stream and being like, man, why won't Peeve shut the fuck up about this? I have been obsessed with Peeve TV. Like, this has become like an obsessive project for me recently, to the point where, like, it's actually got me, because as you guys know, I've been in a bit of like a gaming rut with like what I want to stream, and it got me playing Dead Cells the other day. I wasn't playing Dead Cells because I want to play Dead Cells. I was playing Dead Cells because I was like, hey, you know what'd be cool? A roguelite channel on Peeve TV. And then I was like, man, like the massive majority of like my VODs from like roguelites I played are just not anywhere to be found because I played so much like Dead Cells, you know? And it's like, why would I be saving random VODs of like just random ass runs of like Dead Cells? So yeah, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I never did Boss Cell 5. Like, what if I work my way to Boss Cell 5 and eventually beating it? Or beating the Castlevania content. Like, there's Dead Cells content I haven't done yet. Like, what if I get back into Dead Cells and focus on beating, like, say, Boss Cell 5, like, that's the goal, and then I can take all of those streams leading to that, and that's a fuck ton of Peeve TV content right there. Like, that's where my headspace is right now, you know? So it's got me wanting to do more shit. And then I'm like, well, I really like the dedicated retro channel. Maybe I need to play more retro games. So it's like, in my head as of right now, like Peeve TV stuff is like my end game, you know? Which is going to lead to more variety for you guys. And me having more interest in not only like playing different things, but also like finishing those things. I'm not saying I'm gonna finish everything I fucking play. All right, if there's something I fucking hate or just I'm not feeling, I'm not gonna finish it. That's just how I am. I can't fake enjoy something, but it's got me wanting to like go back to like Dragon's Dogma 2, because I'm like, man, I got 130 hours of that. That's good Peeve TV right there, you know. But then I'm like, but I kind of didn't do anything. I just wandered around for literally 130 hours, no fast travel. But in terms of like the actual like quest of the game and story, I like didn't do anything. So if I would go and finish that, that would be fucking gold, you know? So yeah, that's where my headspace is. And I kind of like it, you know? And thank you, John, for the gifted sub. There you go, Evil. Thank you very much, John. That's very generous of you. And Default, thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, it's led to a very good headspace with it. Yeah. I think the channel structure is perfect. Personally, I rather Peeve TV compared to manually searching via YouTube. Yeah, there's an issue that I can confirm. Chat, if you enjoy my content and, you know, you kind of have, or you question if you have like some kind of ADHD thing going on, whenever you enter Peeve TV, you never can leave again. It's like you have the power as the viewers to literally, like, if it's something you're like, well, I don't know if I want to keep watching this playthrough or whatever, you can literally change it. And one of the channels is just fucking clips. And then like it's constant, like one playthrough will end and another playthrough will start. So even if it's like, oh, I'm not liking this playthrough right now. Like if you were watching, like we saw the end of the Fury difficulty playthrough. And if you're like, well, I'm not really feeling this, Salt and Sanctuary started right after that. And then like Fable ended and Vagrant Story started on the Retro channel. Then you got the clips. And then someone, you might be like, all right, enough Peeve TV today. And then maybe like someone that's a tier 3 sub in my main channel is in there and they change it to the fucking cat channel. And then you're like, oh God, cats. Oh, well, let me just watch, you know, Patra like play with her toy real quick. So yeah, it's just being able to flip through content like that, like it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's my best idea I've had in a very long time. And it's one that I actually did. That's the fucking wild thing, that it's here in front of you. If you know me and my ideas over the years, like, man, Peeve's had some pretty good ideas. Wait, is this a clip? What? Hold on. And now because of the rain, I can't one-shot them. No. I don't deserve this. I don't remember adding that clip, but fair enough. Yeah, it's one of the like few big ideas I've actually gone through with. And I'm obsessed with it. Like it's here, it's functioning, it works. I just got the channel affiliate, and within like the next 4 to 5 days it'll be partner. You know, it's already like the it's not like the forever like needing to get the ball rolling. Like the ball is already fucking going. What's going to happen when you play the Animal Crossing / Doom streams and people are going to be confused as hell? We already did that. That's one of the first things that I played. We watched the fucking we had an entire channel dedicated to the Doom Crossing Eternal Horizons playthrough. Well, it's more like 2 streams. But it was confusing, yes. Love the CBT clip. I almost asked you just now, like, what CBT? What are you talking about? What is that? Which is literally the clip. I would have asked that had I not seen that clip the other day and was reminded of it. Those are fucking degenerates. Do we count as viewers if we pause the stream? I don't think so. I think you have to have it, like, if you're wanting to do that, like, I think it would have to be in like a tab and maybe unmuted or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Like, you ain't got to do all that. If you find a way to, I do appreciate it. If that's what you're asking about. Because yeah, it is ideally an always on channel that is like running ads, like 2 minutes every 20 minutes, which I think is a good like ratio there. If that's the word I'm looking for. Good middle ground. So I got an ad, so I closed. I mean, man, if you're closing out of any stream that you get an ad on Twitch in 2024, how are you even watching Twitch in the first place? You know? Because that's something I was really thinking about, how I want to do the ads on that channel, because I don't run ads on my main channel. And I was like really kind of like stressing over it. And then I came to the realization, I was like, man, like, I don't need to stress over this. Like, every other channel on Twitch just fucking vomits ads. Like, even on like main channels and stuff. And this is an always on channel. It's kind of like the whole like revenue model, you know? I was like, I was thinking about it, I was like, man, people are just like used to ads. So it's like, if you're not, how are you watching anything on Twitch at all? Because every other channel, except for my main one, vomits ads all the fucking time. You have Turbo? I have Turbo. Yeah. Like, I also have Turbo. I highly recommend it. People still get credit for the ads, and you don't see shit. Turbo or subs? Now, hold on, Ain. I didn't know this until this whole PeeveTV thing and it getting affiliate. Also, thank you, Mujona. Welcome back. I didn't know this. But apparently, whenever it comes to getting like to like subbing to a channel, I thought that if you're sub to a channel, that channel, like, you don't see ads if they have that toggled on, that option. But I thought if that were the case, like, the streamer still gets credited as if you did see the ad. But it turns out that's only with Turbo. I thought it was also with subs, but it's not. Which is why the PeeveTV channel, like, subs, as much as I appreciate them, and I'm trying to do like unique stuff with the emotes and make them have like interactivity with the stream and shit, like, subs on the PeeveTV channel will still see ads, because whenever it comes to always on channels, I asked a bunch of people about this who've done this shit. Like, the ad-free viewing thing with subs, like, just makes it a mess. So, And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, but don't you get credit for the ads that the subs are seeing? It's like, well, not if they don't have turbo. I was like, what? What the fuck? So turbo is better than subs? I mean, no. Turbo's not better than subs. Like, subbing to a channel is usually the best thing you can do, unless that channel is running 24/7. Then, especially if that channel is very unlikely to get the partner plus split, then it's like, okay, this whole, like, this just, it doesn't mesh well, you know? I've looked into it. I've asked a lot of people on their opinions on it, people who running always on channels and stuff like that, and they all say, like, the entire, like, monetization model for an always on channel is the ads. So I'm trying to strike a balance with that. So if you do sub to that channel, I do appreciate it. There is shit that you get as a sub, like access to the Fats fan art channel. But you will still see ads. Speaking of, no one's changed it to that in a while. Yeah, in case you missed it. I have named it the Bacon Club. If you're a sub on Peeve TV, you can type !channel 6. Whenever I get the fucking emote that I uploaded approved, you can just type the emote and it'll work. But channel 6, wait, hold on. I muted this so I could hear it, but I fucked it up. There you go. There you go. You motherfucker.
Wait, I did open the gate, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Are you fucking kidding me? You stole that? Oh, you're alive.
Okay. You get the idea, but I don't even have control over the fucking shit. They keep fucking changing it. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. The Fats fan art channel. The Bacon Club. Here it is. Grab a cigar and some wine. This is nice. Okay, ignore that one. That one's not very classy. And if you guys want, and this is open to anyone, if you make Fats fan art that isn't going to get me fucking banned and isn't too, like, isn't anything where I'm like, I'm not comfortable putting that on screen, then just put it in Discord and either in the art channel and like at me, or put it in the Peeve TV channel, and I will add it. Like, whether you're a sub or not. Like, if you want to do Fats fan art, he's kind of like a shittier Kirby. You know, he's easy to draw. So feel free, and I'll add it to this playlist. The guy from Digimon, whenever I came up with Fats, I did not know about him. In fact, I think I looked it up, and I think Fats predates him, but I could be wrong on that. No, actually, I think he does. Whatever. But I wasn't aware of that until you guys. Oh, Thousand Dead Draculas drew this, who I need to fucking DM about. I was talking to her the other day. she's gonna make the subathon shirt. This is her stuff right here. She loves fats. Anyway, name of artist. I was thinking about that. It's like I'm down with that. Ideally, if you do fan art of fats, feel free to sign it. That would make it so fucking easy. Just feel free to sign it. Even if it's like, you know, at and like your Twitter or Blue Sky handle. I don't care. But yeah, I would like to do that. But some of these are like years and years old. And I don't know. Well, I guess I could just put everybody's Discord name. Just kind of, it's whatever. I didn't know there was an official art channel. You have to contribute some fats art. Oh God. Oh God, Chris. Chris wanting to make fats art. I don't know. I feel like your fats art, I would be able to see like his pores. Because he's a giant flesh ball man. So it would either be the most amazing thing I've ever witnessed or like the most cursed shit that has ever, like, my eyes have ever had the mispleasure of viewing. I don't know what I'd do with it. I mean, yeah, no, you definitely, if you want to, go for it. Yeah, that's anyway. I don't care how good or bad you draw. Preferably something I've been wanting to avoid, like sketchbooks. That's fine, but like this shit, like that's fine. But if you're doing something in paint, ideally, maybe give it like a darker background. You know, so that whenever it switches to it, it doesn't fucking flashbang people too bad. Like this is, I guess it's not too bad to have the white background because of like the black border with the way I have this set up right now. Not the worst thing, but the less of that, the better. Basically, I'm definitely a dark mode kind of guy, you know. Yeah, no, if you want to like do a background and shit, like that's fine. I'm just saying if you have the choice, maybe keep that in mind. Or you could do like Carson here, literally put him into like Elden Ring screenshots. Look, there he is. It's Fats as Orphan in Limgrave. It's him. He's ganking. That one's so fucking good. That's by Nolan. That's the same person who did Grincart, exclamation point Grincart. Okay, it is looped. Wait, there was one that I put in there that's not showing. Why the fuck isn't it showing? I put one in there that is literally the most cursed thing, and it's not popping up, which I'm not entirely opposed to. It's someone made a comic strip of is it anime fats or waifu fats? I don't know what the fuck y'all called it. And it's like a comic of like you see that creature on the left, and then on the right it's somebody, it's real fats looking at it and being like, what the fuck are you or something? Yeah, the Miku fats. Yeah. There's a little comic strip of it. I put that in there, but it's not playing for some reason. I wonder what other ones aren't playing. Some of them were weird to save. A lot of them were like on Twitter. Some of them were like weird formats. I'm gonna have to go double check all that because that might not be the only one. If that is the only one, I'm not too fussed about it. Probably for the best. But there might be others. Where are we posting it so you can nab it? There's a Peeve TV channel. Well, it's more like a forum. You can do that. That's in it's under random topics, Peeve TV. Or there's an arts and crafts channel under interest. You put it there and at me. Oh, some of you guys have already put some. Oh. Yeah, some of these like Crow, I've seen that one. Yeah, like the ones I have there, that's just from a bit of browsing from like the early points in the art channel. As well as some of the subathon fan art. And there's still a ton that I missed. There's been a lot of Fats fan art over the years. Both a good and terrifying thing. So if you've done something in the past and I missed it, definitely link that to me. And you know what does Fats sound like? I don't think Fats talks. Like originally Fats was like he was like my emblems in like Black Ops. And I would just have him like break into like people's. There's one where he's like swinging through someone's kitchen window, like shattering it, and he's pointing at them, and they're like sitting at their breakfast table about to eat bacon. His whole thing was like stealing bacon. So he's like shattering through a window to steal someone's bacon. They're just trying to have breakfast. There's another one that I had where it's like it's him, and I did all this in the fucking Black Ops editor, so it's real shitty and done with a lot of shapes and layers and stuff. I had one of like some guy sitting in like what's supposed to be like a booth at a restaurant. He's got a plate of bacon in front of him, and he's looking to the side because Fats is tapping him on the shoulder. You see Fats' arm like tapping his shoulder, and Fats' hand is on his plate, like sliding it towards him. Just dumb shit. And then there's some where I'm just like, okay, he's a big man, Have him doing some big man things. So like one of them is like him like kicking down a door, and he's got like dual miniguns. And another one, he was like throwing mortars at like a helicopter. So, bit of a mixed bag. But since then, you guys have taken Fats and absolutely done the worst shit I could have possibly fucking imagined with him and more. So, he's just whatever the fuck he is now. So he's like the size of Kool-Aid Man? Yeah, kind of. I would think so, yeah. And he's just think of like a ball of flesh with like legs and arms. Like he doesn't have any like there's no separation of like his. There is no torso / head. Like everything from like the pelvis up. It's just a ball. And then arms attached to that. In fact, sometimes I don't even know if he. I think originally I just had it to where like his like he wears blue jeans, and I just had it to where like his blue jeans were like. I would draw the waist of the blue jeans as just like the bottom portion of the circle, so he like technically didn't even have like a pelvis or ass region or anything. It was just like legs coming out of a ball and arms as well. But he's muscular too in his arms and legs. He's cursed. He's cursed as fuck, basically. Like Kirby and an Eminem had a baby. I mean, if you want the most direct comparison, there's a Digimon that, by some crazy fucking coincidence, is essentially like he looks like he could be like Fatz's like deadbeat uncle. There's a Digimon that has like, he looks exactly like Fats, even the sunglasses and everything. And he's just like, I don't know anything about him, but he's just hairy and I think drinks a lot, which is, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Digimon, but yeah, he looks like he could be related to Fats. Really, Fats' hairy uncle? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Because I didn't know that thing existed until like well after I you know, started doing the Fat stuff over on Black Ops. And it wasn't until I showed you guys and someone was like, that's kind of like that Digimon. I was like, what? And I looked it up. I was like, dude, did they somehow steal this from me? Like, what the fuck? Not that it's the most creative idea. I just rewatched some of the stream. I'm stoked for Peeve TV. Oh, dude. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how long ago that message was. I've been yapping. I've just been fucking yapping and just barely glancing at chat. Yeah, chat, if anyone's got any questions or suggestions for any of the Peeve TV stuff, like, please let me know. Like, even if you typed it earlier and I missed it or something. Because there's a big possibility that's what happened. I'm very tired. Been up a long time, and I did like Friendsgiving yesterday, and I don't normally go do anything. I don't go socialize. It's like my first time actually socializing in literally a year. Pretty sure the only time I like actually like went out with friends and stuff was last Thanksgiving. A Digimon dev is playing Black Ops. Saw your emblem? Maybe. Let's go with that. I think he predates that, but let's go with that. Let me see, Crow. Oh God, what the fuck did I do? Jesus Christ. Furry Fats? Oh, God. Regretfully drawn by Pilot. Why are you linking me this? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe. Damn, dude, this game's so fucking good. Wait, is this not the fucking end? It's damn near it. Oh, no. There's still, yeah. Like, a lot of shit's going down there, but you're just fucking dungeon diving elsewhere. You're making your way there. Pretty close. Yeah, I think there's like 2 more VODs of it. We shall have to set up for the next Peeve TV session because they're not in the playlist right now. I paid Pilot $100 for it. You paid Pilot $100 to draw furry fats. Jesus Christ. That sounds like a steal. Yeah. Someone got stolen from. Is PeeveTV affiliate? It is. Yes. So you will be seeing 2 minutes of ads every 20 minutes. I don't think is going to be too jarring. I think it's good middle ground. But that is the entire like revenue model of, you know, an always on channel. And hopefully sooner than later, it'll just pay for itself and I can get like a dedicated PC. Because if I play Dead Cells next stream, like I can't have PeeveTV running. So I would have to end it so I could do that because I'd be doing that on my gaming PC, which is what it's currently running on. So anyone who understands that, you know, I appreciate. Hold up. Choking. Oh. Okay. Chat. Okay. Should I just send y'all over there now? Y'all want to just go watch this instead of me yapping over it? Because it's still got, like... It's going to drop at the 48-hour mark. Keep yapping? I've already yapped all the yapping. You guys got any questions? For anyone just joining, PeeveTV is, it's my new little, like, side project. Always on channel where you can change the channel. It's on channel 1 right now, which is playthroughs. !CH2 changes it to the retro channel, which is currently Vagrant Story. Channel 3 is the PvP channel, which is the first half of the 20-hour Suckathon VOD. Channel 4 is Clips. If you're a sub on PeeveTV, you can access the super special Channel 6, which is a Fats fan art channel, which viewers can submit Fats fan art to to add to it. And then if you are a tier 3 sub on this channel, on the Peeve channel, you get access to a tier 3 emote, PvP Cat Time, which if you put it over on Peeve TV, it changes it to the super secret cat channel, which is currently a 1.5 hour like cat cam stream I did. I'm looking to add more to that. But yeah, that's the rundown. And tier 3 subs can, if there's 3 of them and they all type the TV time tier 3 emote and a channel name within like a 30-second span, if they all like type it together, they can lock a channel for like 10 minutes. So it's like if they wanted it to be just the cat channel for 10 minutes, they could type that and it'll lock it to this for 10 minutes. Oh, big yawn. Okay. I'll go back to channel 1 for them. And then whenever this VOD ends, got Elden Ring first playthrough lined up. And then on the retro channel, I think there might be another session of Fable lined up. Maybe not. I don't know. It might just be all Vagrant Story until the 48-hour mark. And then you have that Demon Souls VOD, which is just gonna, it's a 10-hour VOD or 11-hour VOD that'll just loop. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is. When's Council of Variety? I need to get back to that. Everything's been derailed, which is good in a way. It hasn't been good for the stream and, my income, because I just haven't been fucking streaming much. But I've been extremely productive with getting all this shit going and YouTube uploads again and stuff. Like that's been great. But yeah, I got to get back to, just standard streaming. I've been doing too much other shit, which is both good and bad as a streamer. It's good because I'm actually, feeling productive for once. It's bad because, well, I've just been fucking drained. And then also not feeling like just fucking playing much stuff. But like I said earlier, Peeve TV's kind of got me thinking about it a different way. Like, man, let me get back in Dead Cells. Let me beat Boss Cell 5. And then I'll just have a bunch of like Dead Cells VODs, like fresh Dead Cells VODs to eventually put on Peeve TV. And let me go back to Dragon's Dogma 2 and actually finish it. And then we'll have a fuck ton of Dragon's Dogma 2 with an ending. Instead of just 130 hours of no fast travel wandering around that just ends abruptly, So I think that's a healthier way to go about it, but with a good end goal. Anyway, I've yapped all I can yap. Chat, I'm going to send you guys, I'm going to raid myself. I'm sending you over to Peeve TV. Please follow and maybe subscribe. Again, it's not going to be ad-free subscription viewing because that's the whole fucking model of that. But you will be able to access the super exclusive Fats fan art channel as a sub. Ooh. And I'll come up with some other shit too. I'm going to put it over in the YouTube chat as well. It's only on Twitch. It's a Twitch specific thing. It just wouldn't work with YouTube as well. Like the chat commands wouldn't work and shit. So sorry, YouTube. It is literally a Twitch specific channel. But yeah, It will be always on from here on out, except it'll be like whenever you see it go live, you'll be able to check you could do exclamation point upcoming in the chat and you can see what's coming up. We're reaching near the end of a 48-hour session. When that 48 hours hits, assuming I'm awake, like I will drop the stream and I will have to organize another 48 hours of VODs. And then it'll be live for 48 hours. Unless I need that computer. Anyway, the raid's happening. I'll see y'all over there. I'll hang out with y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for understanding all this. And yeah. Bye, everybody.